Let's go straight to my screen. In this video, I'm going to be covering this ad that I saw on NBC News' website. It says Unclaimed Amazon Packages, and it shows a big warehouse with lots of boxes. And it says Amazon, the annual $29.9, it should be $29.99, I'm assuming, Amazon Pallet shopping time. If you miss it, you'll have to wait another year. And this ad's being hosted by the Taboola Advertising Network, and it is a scam. There is no such thing as being able to purchase an Amazon pallet or an Amazon unclaimed packages from a company, a website you've never heard of. That's just not a thing. This was something that scammers thought up apparently, and it's been working for so long that they just keep doing it. Because it seems like I've seen it for a few years now. And the unclaimed Amazon packages image you see here, this has probably been used many times for many websites, not just this one here. And so what I'm going to do, again, this is a big scam. I'm going to click on it and we're going to see the website that it takes me to. And so here's where I landed. It's findfunn with two N's, findfunn.shop, not .com.shop. That's findfunn.shop, findfunn.shop. So the website here says free shipping on orders $49 and up, last chance to order, and there are emojis in the product name, which a legitimate professional company would not do. Last chance to order, AMZ, customer returns pallets online, limited stock, claims to have 9 reviews, all 5 stars, and it claims that the pallets normally sell for $1,300, but now they're $86, right? And you could even get one for $29.99 if you go with a small pallet. There's medium pallet, large pallet, super large, and monster. And most people probably are going to opt for the monster pallet because it seems like the best value, right? So here's the deal. This one says here 4,649 sold. I don't know if that's not how many people have actually bought something. It could just be a number they inserted here, like in a hard coded. But again, this is a scam. This is not a real thing. You're not going to get an Amazon pallet. You're not going to get one of these pallets you see here. Look at all these images that they stole from elsewhere. These are stolen images, 100%. And they're 59. Look at these fake signs that are applied to these pallets, according with the Photoshop skills that they use. We go through it here. All these pallets. Lots of stuff here. And you see how fake that looks? If you zoom in, you see how the $59.99 per pallet is blurry, but the actual image is not. It's totally faked. It's totally a scam. This guy, by the way, has nothing to do with it. You're going to see people and images on this website. I guarantee it. They have nothing to do with the scam. Their images are being used without permission. Their faces are being used without permission, rather. And they didn't have anything to do with the scam. So I always see lawnmowers and tools and these sorts of pallets. Sometimes you'll see electronics. Keep going here, see what else we can find. Mr. Beast. This image of Mr. Beast, the YouTuber, really popular YouTuber, if you don't know who he is, his images here is being used without permission as well. And he's used by scammers all the time because he gives out money sometimes in some of his videos. And so then scammers act like he's giving things away, that he has nothing to do with, and people might believe it because he gives away money and other stuff in some of his official videos. So that's why he's included here. Continuing on here, looking at more of these photos. Again, all these photos are just taken from elsewhere. This lady has nothing to do with this, nor does this guy here. He's shipping a bunch of packages. All right, we're back to the beginning. So scrolling down here, it says USA owned and operated, fast delivery, blah, blah, blah. Handling time, shipping between 1 or 3 days after payment, 3 to 5 days, blah, blah, blah. Big surprise. We will randomly select 1,000 lucky customers from all customers. They will get the order for free. We will contact you to refund the payment after the goods are delivered. It's another, thing to make you think that you might get a really amazing deal. Not only are you going to get an Amazon pallet or unclaimed Amazon packages, but you might get it for free. Big scam. Don't trust it. Why low price? In the United States and Europe, Amazon and other e-commerce platforms have too many returns, and there are no redundant warehouses to accommodate these returned products. Therefore, as a top liquidation company, they put that in bold, very official, we have collected these returns at a very low price and put them repackaged, which is capitalized, which means it's really important, into pallets for sale. Some of the products in the pallets just lack the outer packaging, and the functions are normal and do not affect the use at all. This is why we can sell these pallets at low prices. So let's keep scrolling here. More images that were used without permission. Some of these images appeared above. Let's keep going and keep going. Are available always Amazon pallets? Wow, that's not the best English, which indicates this is coming from overseas probably, maybe China. We only spend half a month a year to clean these pallets. Yeah, whatever. We ship from Crossville, Tennessee. Deliver within the United States. Okay, I don't think so. Keep going here. Mr. Beast, again, has nothing to do with this, nor do any of the other people in those photos, just to make that clear. So we're at the bottom of the page, finally. And as you can see, there's an About Us page. See what it says. And now on the previous page, it said that they ship from Crossville, Tennessee. Here it says they ship from Houston, Texas. And it says something about Steve and Annie. This About Us page was likely copied from somewhere else. And so this contradiction, again, is another reason why this is a scam. And it's a big scam. And they're copying and stealing not only images, but text apparently from other websites. Let's go to the terms of service page. This website is operated by findfunn.shop. That's FUNN, the two N's. And then it's a boilerplate terms of service, as you always see in these. And as you can see here, it says this one comes from Ireland, which does not say Crossville, Tennessee or Houston, Texas, does it? That's interesting how now we've found 3 different locations, and apparently some of the English is bad, even though all 3 of these places are English-speaking countries. Let's continue here let's try how about we go to the Contact Us page. It's going to have an email address here. There's going to be a tracking website, it says. There's Ireland again, and, this just screams scam in so many ways. Now we're here on the home page, which we haven't looked at yet, and it says discover the latest TikTok trending stuff. And I don't want to go down too much because I think there are images of kids that have nothing to do with this. There are these pictures here. These people, again, have nothing to do with this. Scammers are using their image, without permission. They have no idea they're even on this website is the thing, which is really kind of crazy. Let's try the order issues page. We try very hard to make sure your order is correct. Yeah, I don't think so. They're not sending you an Amazon pallet or an Amazon unclaimed package or anything like that. So I noticed this, by the way. Here on the website, there's no way to find the Amazon pallet, Amazon unclaimed packages page that we saw earlier. You have to find it through the ad, or then you can't find the URL. Let's see if we can search for it here. Search for Amazon. No products yet. So let's try pallet. Aha, there we go. So you had to do a search to find it, and then pallet comes up here. So these products are listed, but they're not listed on like a product page. You have to search to find it. So they're kind of hidden still. And this is probably a tactic by the company to try to keep from prying eyes what they're doing. And so I hope my video helped you out. If you fell for this scam or any online scams out there, I recommend contacting the payment method you use, whether it was a bank card, like a debit card, maybe you used a credit card from your credit card company, a payment method such as PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, whatever it was, make sure that you contact that company, ask them what steps you can take to secure your accounts. That's very important, and tell them what happened and see if there's a possible way they can reverse the charge. If you want to reverse the charge, or if you need to get a new credit card or freeze your credit card, do whatever you have to do to not be charged anymore in case there are any secret recurring charges coming from whatever scam you visited. Make sure to take care of yourself and your finances, and of course your personal information as well. Ask your bank if you need to do anything to secure your identity, in addition to securing your finances. I spend my own free time to make videos like these about, this one about this website here, findfunn.shop, findfunn.shop. And there are so many scams out there. And I always say there are new scams every day. And it's true. There are new scams every day. You can't possibly cover all of them. Sometimes I cover some of them and it's too late and people have been scammed and the scam isn't even being run anymore on the website. The scammers have moved to a new website. So instead of this findfunn.shop, maybe they'll move to something else called like applebanana.shop. They just changed the website to a nonsense URL, a new one, and then they start advertising through Taboola, and I guess Taboola and maybe even Facebook or TikTok or wherever else they're advertising this, allow it, unless someone reports it. So basically you can't report on all the scams out there, but you can report on some of them, and I figured I could do a little more on my own time on nights and weekends, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. It is Friday night, it is dark outside, and I'm sitting here in my room here with the light, camera and the microphone. My dog's down here, waiting to go on a walk or whatever, be fed. I got to feed him in a minute, but I'm trying to help people out. That's why I'm sitting here. So I hope that I can help you with my channel. So please click the like button, the thumbs up button, and subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my creative projects about New York history, the documentaries I've created, like The Sidewalks of New York is one of them. Another one is New York Now and Then. Look those up. And I even created a video called The Creation of New York Now and Then. Maybe it's Then and Now, I can't remember. But it shows how I made the New York Now and Then one. And New York Now and Then, by the way, shows comparisons between photos from the 1870s and 1880s it shot in New York to present day. So I shot the present day photos and there's like 140 years of difference. It's really cool to see the same places, same tripod height, the same angle with the camera, then and now, 140 years of difference. I haven't seen anything with that big of a span of time between it. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do the project. I also create videos about abandoned places. I did that in the past, at least. And one time I explored an abandoned island resort in the Caymans. And another one was an abandoned neighborhood in the woods in Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee. A lot of history with both of these places. And that's the main part of these videos, the history. Not so much, here's an empty room. Here's an empty room. It's more about, these are places that some people spent perhaps some of the best moments of their lives because they're vacations, you're with family, you're either on a remote island having a wonderful time, or you're over, enjoying the national park in Tennessee, and people did spend some of the greatest moments of their lives there. I believe it. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to create those projects. Feel free to share your story in the comments below. Did you buy something from this website, this findfunn.shop? Let me know. Give details. Be very detailed with your comment. Try to include details. If you have more information, things I didn't mention, that would be very helpful to people. Please include it. Thank you so much for watching.